People the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. Happy Father's Day to those to whom it applies. Anyway, today I've been a little busy. There's this type of paper that I've really enjoyed over the years called oiled paper. It looks like vellum, except for it's not made with animal skin. It can be confused with parchment, except for it's not as expensive. The directions on how to make oil paper varies from place to place. Most people tell you get something like turpentine or some chemical smelling oil or tung oil. But think about it. Oil paper has been around for a few centuries. Turpentine has not. These chemicals have not. So what did they use back in ancient China when they made oil paper? They used tung oil. Well, I don't have access to tung oil. I do have access to all the natural oils I make soap with. So that's what I use. Now, I'm going to show you very definitively why this is desirable. Okay? This is my dandelion deviation. Remember this soap? It's still curing. Okay? This is a standard flyer from Joanne. This is my border paper y'all seen me use on quite a few soaps. And this is the one that I've oiled to give it a translucent effect. You can see my fingers through there. But, just so you know exactly what I mean, remember the standard flyer? Can you still read it? Ta-da! You can see right through that paper. So my hope is when I put the soap inside of it, you'll be able to see the soap and the design on the soap right through the paper. Now this is opaque, translucent. It is not clear. It will not become clear. For that, you would need a thinner paper or, the type made with acetate or some chemicals, so forth and so on. And my goal was not to produce a clear paper. It was to illuminate a paper that's already opaque. So for that, I could say I've achieved my goal. With the thing of border paper, it gave it a whole new look. I mean, just folding it, you can see the other side paper right there. I'm going to give it a couple of days to alleviate the oil, including the part I've blotted up or whatever. So that way, because right now if I try to write, the description of the soap on here, it's not completely, solidified yet. But in a couple of days, like 48 hours or so, I'll be able to write on this with an ink pen and it will still be clear and it will still have a non-toxic coating of plain old everyday canola oil, which is a vegetable oil. And say, for instance, I did leave a little bit of residue on there, when I went to wrap the soap. It will not affect the soap since soap is oil, water, and lye, or sulfonated oils. So the fact that there's just a little bit of trace coating, if anything else, the soap will simply absorb the excess oil. And since it is one of the oils I used to make the soap with, no problem. So I'm going to go give that a try. I thought I'd share that tip. Don't forget to rate, comment, stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye.